Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is Casey, and I love talking about everything that smells good and feels good. Today we're talking about Souvenir Blooming Bliss by Afnan, and this is a beautiful take on the original smell of vanilla powder, and this is quite close neck and neck, being said to smell like White Forsan by Forsan White by Kadlash. Now, this fragrance opens up with some vanilla, some coconut, some caramel, some Palo Santo, some white musk, and some sandalwood. This fragrance really tries its best to come towards that vanilla powder vibe, but I really personally feel like this does not have anything on that. In fact, I really feel like it lacks the powder texture that we all love in vanilla powder. I feel like this adds on a metallic vibe to that note that doesn't really even exist in vanilla powder. I actually even wonder whether it's coming from that Palo Santo. And then you have this coconut and caramel vibe that actually adds on, like it's almost like you have milky coconut, then you do have a powdery coconutty fragrance, if that really makes sense. The musk here is quite strong. It is a strong musky fragrance paired down with some sandalwood, which is right at the background. I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna get straight to the point and tell you guys I am not at all amused with this fragrance. I have to say Afnan with this whole collection really has disappointed me. I've smelled the other two fragrances in this collection of Souvenir Bouquet, and I just didn't feel the vibe. I didn't really particularly love it. Vanilla Powder is a fragrance that is on my must-buy list, and it is one of those fragrances that I don't think is dupe worthy to me. The original is beast mode. It's beautiful, it's long lasting, and the price, if you get it at a good time, is not really bad. Of course, now it's going to be bad because it's overhyped, but if you get it at a good price, it's actually worth every penny, because you know that bottle is going to last you eons. For me, that's how I feel. Now with this fragrance, I definitely feel like it takes on that metallic taste that really is not even existent in the original. It really also has this milky like vibe. The coconut is non-existent, which is quite existent actually in the vanilla powder original for me. In longevity wise, people do say it's long lasting. For me, it's quite 6 to 8 hours. 8 hours is really pushing it, and you are really overspraying, and this is actually not a fragrance that you want to overspray because the metallicness is actually way too sharp. It's not Ajwad, you know, is it Ajwad? It's not Ajwad sharp. It's not Mali Sharp by Rasasi. It's not like Infrared Luxe sharp, but it is sharp. And so in my own personal take, I definitely feel like if you wanted a vanilla powder vibe, I definitely feel like this is a waste of money. If you wanted like a vanilla metallic fragrance, I definitely feel like this is also a waste of money. It's not well blended. It's not long lasting. I know we're only 3 minutes in and I'm already like cutting to the chase, but I can only be honest with you guys. I haven't really smelt anything that does this particularly well. I feel like Infrared Luxe is another fragrance by Zumaya that was supposed to be on that same timeline, but it's nothing like any of these DNAs at all. I do feel like this fragrance is closer to Infrared Luxe, but Infrared Luxe is obnoxiously strong, and it's obnoxiously metallic and so long lasting. I just don't know, guys. It's beautiful. I do love my metallic fragrances, but I just feel like it is way too challenging for what it's worth. That's just my own personal opinion. And so in saying that, I'm not crazy about it. In terms of who, okay, if we were gonna find it and say who could wear this, I definitely feel like this is a unisex bang in the middle fragrance. I definitely feel like that metallic touch makes it bang in the middle. The vanilla and the coconut, I guess, is really like right bang in the middle. It doesn't really, it's not sweet, it's not sweet. So I definitely feel like you could wear it with anything. I definitely do feel like there is potential to mix this with other fragrances, but I don't know if you would want to get it for the sake of layering, because I also feel like there's other better fragrances that are more fun to layer with than this. And I also feel like give it a little bit of time, and I feel like we'll have much better versions of not Infra Deluxe, but of Vanilla Powder by Matier. Now, I do have to say that I haven't smelt the White for Sand, so I don't know whether this is quite close to that, but this is just my own personal take on this fragrance. I am not going to waste my time and keep this review going, because I feel like I've already said everything that I could say. So I'm really interested to now give the mic to you guys and see how you feel about this fragrance. Am I remembering Vanilla Powder wrong? Because I don't really remember a metallic note in that fragrance, but yet the two dupes that are supposed to be quite close to that have very strong metallic notes, and now I'm thinking, am I crazy? But I don't remember smelling that. I don't really remember that being an impression. I definitely feel like texture is a big point in these fragrances, because the best part of Vanilla Powder is the powder. So yeah, so these are not dupe worthy. These are not dupe worthy in my eyes. Yeah, so let me know, have you smelled anything similar? Have you smelled Zemaya Luxe? Have you smelled this one? Are they close to the original? Have you smelled the original? Have you smelled anything that's actually close to the original? Is White for Sand actually close to the original? Does it have the metallic note? I have so many questions. Please help me answer these questions before I go and waste my money again. Until next time, bye!